Nigel Farage has made a massive mistake and it's come back to bite him on the backside. It's either because he's a coward or he's politically correct. And we kind of know he's politically correct, but this all stems from the channel crisis with the dinghies coming across the channel. Nigel Farage chose to call these people illegals all the time. And the National Housing Party's position on this has always been the same, that they are claiming asylum, and we need to campaign to leave the United Nations Refugee Convention to make it illegal for them to turn up on dinghies. At the moment it's not illegal, that's why they're flooding across. Farage took the coward's way out. He wouldn't, he doesn't want to speak about the refugee problem. The root cause of Dover is we accept refugees for citizenship. And Farage doesn't want to talk about the Refugee Convention, he's too scared. We need to leave the Refugee Convention to solve that problem in the channel. And he was diverting the problem, kicking the can down the road by keep calling them illegals. So what happened was he was interviewed in an interview, and the interviewer said to Nigel Farage, "Will you be deporting all the illegal immigrants?" And he said no. Because he knows full well those people coming across the channel have been granted refugee status. It's another kettle of fish, right? National Housing Party's position is, if you look at our policies on our website, nationalhousingparty.uk, immigration policy, there's an estimated 2 million illegal immigrants in this country, and we want them all deported, and we've got a long-term plan to deal with it. Go and check the policy out. So Farage has been exposed for kicking the can down the road and being a coward, not wanting to speak about the real problem, which is refugees. We need to stop accepting refugees. He won't talk about it. He will not say we need to leave the United Nations Refugee Convention. He only says we need to leave the ECHR. That's only half of the problem. The people arriving on the dinghies are not using the ECHR to enter our country. They're using the Refugee Convention. The ECHR only helps these people on the dinghies. It only helps them to prevent being deported if their asylum claim fails. It's quite complicated, all this. You've got to listen carefully. And Farage is manipulating people because he knows it is quite complicated. They're only suggesting half of the solution to this illegal immigration problem we've got. Because obviously, if they claim asylum at Dover and they're not granted refugee status and they refuse to leave, they become illegal immigrants, obviously. But what people got to remember is 70% of the dinghy people are from Iran, Iraq, Syria, Vietnam, and they can easily qualify as refugees. So there's no way the government are going to say, well, actually, you haven't turned up in the right way, we're not going to give you refugee status. It's just ridiculous. We need to do the first thing, campaign for the most important thing is to stop accepting refugees. Once we have left the convention, then it will be illegal to turn up on the dinghies, and then we can imprison them for 3 years as a deterrent. We need a deterrent. Another thing about reform is they keep saying they're going to just pick them up and take them back to France. We need a deterrent, otherwise they'll keep trying. And how do you know that they haven't got in the next time? We've had multiple cases of Albanian murderers, Iranian rapists who have been deported 2-3 times already, and they just come back because there's no deterrent. In Russia, you get 2 years hard labour if you illegally enter their country. If you illegally enter Pakistan, you get 10 years prison. India, you get a big sentence as well. So, reform are a joke. Farage has been exposed yet again. He won't face the real problem. The root of the problem is we accept refugees for citizenship. It needs to be ended. And he chose to call them illegals. Then they said to him in the interview, will you deport the illegals? He said no. He's a fraud. Thanks for watching. I'll leave it there. Thank you very much.